Here's Korea, okay? This is Korea, and China's here, okay? So basically what happens is NA is over here. I know the geography doesn't check out, right? But the NA players come to EU really early, right? Maybe like 5 weeks before the World starts. So NA is now in EU. So World's in EU, and they're scrimming each other. Some NA teams are scrimming EU teams, EU scrimming are scrimming NA teams. The LCK and the LPL are chilling. You know why? Because they can scrim each other still. And like FPX, Damwon, T1, RNG, Genji, everyone's scrimming each other, right? So they have no real need to rush to EU and scrim. But NA does. Why? Because what is NA going to do? Is C9 and TL just going to scrim each other for 3 weeks before they head over to Europe, right? No. They need to go to EU now. And similarly for EU, what's going to happen? Is Mad and Rogue just going to scrim each other for 3 weeks, right? So what ends up happening is you have two really, the strongest regions, right, scrimming each other. And they come to EU late, right? So they come to EU, let's say they come to EU like 1.5 weeks to 2 weeks before World starts. And even when they arrive, T1 and DK are in a different group. And then they probably just scrim each other, right? Like they probably just want to keep scrimming this circle. So I kind of think that's what Myth is getting at here. Now, that's how I see it. You see what I mean? So scrim value on different sides of the world is pretty big. And it makes sense, right? Why do they have to come early when they can just scrim each other? And if you look at the actual priorities of some teams, it's kind of obvious who is scrimming who. Like with some teams knowing about Yumi, some teams not. Some teams knowing about Graves top, sometimes not, right? Some teams not. So those trends were kind of, you could see it in the tournament, who's scrimming who.